Once upon a time in ancient India, there was a young man named Arnav who lived in the vibrant city of Varanasi. Despite having a good job, a loving family, and many friends, Arnav felt a constant sense of unease. He was often anxious, overwhelmed by stress, and plagued by feelings of inadequacy. No matter what he achieved, he couldn't shake off the nagging sense that something was missing from his life. One day, Arnav heard that the Buddha was visiting a nearby village. Known for his profound wisdom and compassion, the Buddha was reputed to help people find peace and clarity. Desperate to find relief from his mental anguish, Arnav decided to seek the Buddha's guidance. Arnav traveled to the village and found the Buddha sitting under a Bodhi tree, surrounded by a group of followers. The atmosphere was serene, a stark contrast to the chaos in Arnav's mind. He approached the Buddha, bowed respectfully, and shared his troubles. "Blessed Buddha," Arnav began, "I have everything I could ask for, yet my mind is never at peace. I am constantly anxious and stressed. Please, can you teach me how to achieve mental health and well-being?" The Buddha looked at Arnav with compassion and invited him to sit. "Arnav," the Buddha said gently, "true mental health and well-being come from within. Let me share with you some principles that can help you find peace and balance. Instead of lecturing you, let me tell you a story about a wise owl and the creatures of the forest." The Tale of the Wise Owl and the Forest Creatures. In a lush forest, there lived a wise old owl. The owl was known for her deep wisdom and calm demeanor. The creatures of the forest often sought her guidance to solve their problems. One day, a group of anxious and troubled animals gathered around the owl, hoping to find solace. A nervous squirrel spoke first. "Wise owl, I am constantly anxious, always worrying about gathering enough nuts for the winter. How can I find peace?" The owl smiled kindly and began her story. 1. The Story of the Flowing River. "Once," the owl began, "there was a flowing river. The river was always calm and serene, no matter what stones or debris fell into her waters. She taught the creatures that to find peace, they must be like her, flowing smoothly without getting caught up in disturbances. The key," said the owl, "is to practice mindful awareness. Like the river, observe your thoughts and worries without getting entangled in them. Focus on the present moment and let your anxieties flow past you." 2. The Tale of the Compassionate Deer. Next, a young deer spoke up. "Wise owl, I am often hard on myself, feeling inadequate and unworthy. How can I be kinder to myself?" The owl told the story of a compassionate deer. The deer always treated herself and others with kindness, even when she made mistakes. She understood that every creature deserves compassion, including herself. "Practice compassion and kindness towards yourself," the owl said. "Recognize that you are deserving of love and understanding, just like the deer." 3. The Parable of the Balanced Tree. Then a restless monkey spoke. "Wise owl, I am always swinging from one branch to another, never finding balance. How can I live a balanced life?" The owl recounted the parable of a balanced tree. The tree stood firm and tall because she balanced her roots with her branches. She didn't overextend herself or neglect her foundation. "Seek balance in your life," the owl advised. "Like the tree, ensure that you balance work with rest and activity with relaxation." 4. The Lesson of the Molting Snake. A snake then asked, "Wise owl, I am afraid of losing what I have and always cling to my possessions. How can I find peace?" The owl shared the lesson of a molting snake. The snake shed her old skin to grow and thrive. She understood that clinging to the past hinders new growth. Learn to let go of attachments and embrace change, the owl said. Understand that everything is impermanent, and letting go will bring you peace. 5. The gratitude of the singing bird. Finally, a small bird spoke. Wise owl, I often feel dissatisfied with my life. How can I find contentment? The owl told the story of a singing bird. The bird found joy in every day, singing with gratitude for the simple things in life. She taught others to appreciate what they have. Cultivate gratitude, the owl advised. Each day, reflect on the things you are thankful for. This will shift your focus from what is lacking to the abundance in your life. Arnav listened intently, his heart filled with hope and determination. He thanked the Buddha for his wisdom and promised to apply these principles to his life. As Arnav walked back to Varanasi, he felt a sense of calm he hadn't experienced in years. He began practicing mindful awareness, treating himself with compassion, striving for balance, letting go of attachments, and cultivating gratitude.